this is huddyhudrocks and I am bringing you a farming tutorial. So in this video I'm just going to show you guys the basics for farming and how to tell when loot is in those collectors and not the storages, and when it's worth going for a base and when it's not. So let's get right to the footage. So here we go. We're going to be attacking Ethan, who has 240,000 gold and 270,000 elixir. So looking at the base, you can see his dark elixir collector is totally full. I do a bad job at showing it. Also, his level 9 storage is empty and there are gravestones. So immediately from that, I know that pretty much at least all of the loot will be in the mines. So we're gonna go ahead, and as you can see, I use the giants to distract, and then I just place in those goblins and archers. Goblins and archers are ideal for farming, and ideally, I don't use this that often, but you're gonna want more goblins than archers normally. I have a hybrid so that I can usually get trophies, but sometimes, as you'll see in this, you can miss out on some loot. Because as you can see, there's 2 mines on the second walls there, behind those level 6 walls. Anyways, we're going to take that out, that mine. Keep going around. Let's go ahead and get this elixir. So once again, we're going to plant a giant to distract, and then 2 wall breakers to get, not 2, 1 wall breaker because it does so much damage to that level 5 wall, and then just goblins to finish off the wall. So now we're in, we can deploy more goblins to take out those collectors. Goblins, level 4 goblins, actually any goblins are very vulnerable to splash damage like wizard towers and mortars. Honestly, any infantry is. Giants, not so much. Giants are more vulnerable to things like cannons and archer towers. Anyways, here as you can see, I am going to get to these gold mines in here. But as you can see, I run out of goblins, and that's why you want more goblins than archers, because I still have plenty more archers. And if I had 20 of those archers were goblins, I would easily have gone in there. Same with the barbarians. I have too many barbarians to get all the loot at this base. So, looking at this now, we're kind of screwed here. I deploy that wall breaker, and we do get very unlucky that that does not explode. So at this base, I am kind of screwed with this last 68,000, 94,000. Just kind of looking around, seeing what else I can do. There's no way I'm going to be able to 1-star this guy. But what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and we're going to go for this elixir collector, because it is, with 7 archers, we will be able to get there. So we're going to deploy some barbarians, as you can see, and then just some archers to ping away at the collector. And just keep deploying those barbarians to lure the mortar fire. Archers also are very vulnerable to splash damage. Okay. At this stage, as you can see, we don't have much more we can do here with 19 barbarians, a giant, and a barbarian king. So we'll just surrender. And we do get a great amount of resources, 174,000 gold and 270,000 elixir. So overall, not bad. So we're going to donate and request troops, and I will see you guys at the next base we're going to attack. Okay, so we're back at Parallax 00. Before I start, you see the league next to Parallax 00's name, where he is in Gold League 3. From that, you know, especially if there's nothing in that shield, that he is totally inactive since that last tick. Anyways, other good ways. Every base tells a story. So these builder huts are all asleep. So if the builder's huts are asleep, you can guess he hasn't been on to just upgrade his building. So that is a tall tale sign. Once again, gravestones, tall tale sign. To the right, you'll see that the elixir collector level 10, there is elixir in it. And at the high levels, if there's any elixir or gold being shown in those high level collectors, you know that there is a lot of gold and elixir in those collectors, and it is worth going for. So it's the same thing as always. As you can see, I have much more goblins for this. I went in knowing that I would farm. For now, I'm going to avoid attacking on the southern side because I don't want to alert that barbarian king and have to waste a bunch of archers on him. Minions are very good also, as you will see later. So yeah, it's the same thing as always. We're just going to go in, get those collectors. Same thing for any level 7 town hall, level 6 town hall, whatever you are, just going for those collectors. You just got to figure out when it's in the collectors and when it's not. So we're going to deploy those goblins, get those resources. As you can see, they get pulverized by that splash damage. As I said, wizard towers, he has 2 mortars and a wizard tower over there. So it's going to be very hard to get with goblins. Alright, so that the giant just gets annihilated. And as you can see, those goblins barely got any hits. So we deploy archers and they get pulverized also. But those barbarians go back there and are going to be able to take in the fire, and we will just be able to take out this collector. Okay, so good. So next, what we're going to want to do is, now the barbarian king has been alerted, so we're going to want to take that out. So we'll plant some barbarians and the minions. Minions are perfect for taking out barbarian kings because the barbarian king cannot attack them. Good reason. Also, minions are very underestimated in this game, I think, especially when they're not near the air defenses. Do great damage. Very good for farming also. I suggest always having at least 5 minions. At the moment, after I made this video, I am now upgrading those minions to level 2. So at this stage, we are getting a ton of resources. We're just piling in. We dropped our clan castle, putting more of those goblins down, and we're just going to try to get those 2 mines and elixir collector down there. But once again, we're getting close to that mortar and the wizard tower again. Okay, so now we're over here. We're running very low on troops though, so we got to be very smart. At this stage, it's going to be hard to get everything once again, but we should be able to get most of it. We have 1-starred the base, which is good also. So I'm going to plant goblins this time to distract, and then archers to take out that gold mine. But I do mistime it completely, and we're not going to get much of it. So we get about half of the resources in the gold mine, but we do get all the elixir that were in the mines, or collectors if you will. And as you can see, there was a tiny bit in that level 9 storage, so no big surprises. In the end, we got our amazing bonus of 3,800 and roughly 275,000 gold. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe if this helped, and peace out, guys.